You
Yo, yo, yo.
was
What's
good.
happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Ain't
Welcome,
shit.
welcome to Fellowship Podcast. I'm your host, DB. He's your host as well. Introduce yourself, please.
Man, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Evie Newman in the building.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say Evie Newman, but that's Evie Newman. What's happening? So I wanted
Oh,
let me introduce this. I wanted to I wanted to
come with the smoke.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hold on. I'm doing all this on the fly. This is my first time, people, so bear with me. This is the first episode of many, and I wanted to introduce the podcast and why we here. Uh, this started out as a Xbox group thing, right? And we always talk about all these great things, and so we decided, we should figure out a way to make this live and make people outside of the Xbox hear this. So here we are as a podcast. We were gonna do a Twitch or we was gonna do something else. So I just said, fuck it. We should do a podcast. And here we are. It's gonna start here. And eventually if people like it, it grow and blossom into something else. So I like to bring my third co-host, my second co-host up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he's tech savvy enough to join in. I sent the invite to you, sir. Hi everybody so far. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Bear with me. Okay.
It works. I'm in this bitch.
Okay, why is it dark, brother?
I'm sure
Uh, I
definitely.
got the motherfucking TV on too.
Okay. So that's why it's dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the complete opposite. I feel like it should be some light from that
Yeah, we
TV or
should, we should get a
something.
little light. Yeah, we need a little light, yo.
I probably got my motherfucking hand over the camera. We in
Uh,
this bitch watching this comedy shit. This shit is whack.
introduce yourself, please, sir.
Oh, Shanae turned the light on. Um,
Thank you, Shanae.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
excuse me.
Okay. Bear with me. We getting this together. Please and thank you. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the gist of it. We started this as something we all wanted to do, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? So um, it's only gonna be an hour so far. Uh, and everybody follow the page, and every week it'll get better and better. Maybe it'll be longer, but right now we just gonna do an hour. We're gonna talk about everything, and please feel free to leave comments, chime in. It's a fourth window open for whoever want to come up and oppose something that anybody has to say. Um, and I think we should let Evie Newman lead off the first topic on the table.
Oh man, I'm on it. I'm blessed. Well, thank you for having me here, and I feel like the first thing we should start off with is
Yo, your head shiny and shit too.
I mean, I do a little something. But I be wanting to know when are females gonna realize that they not always the catch.
Just right there. Okay.
Just might as well jump right out the gate. You might as well, like, when are females gonna realize they are not always the catch?
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go put a hat on because I'm having a bad hair day looking at your fucking head right now. So I'm about to go put me a hat on.
Um, I can't speak for females. Um,
I
When
mean,
do let me ask you a better question. When do men realize that the female is not the catch?
you know what? A lot of females should real. I mean, a lot of males should realize a lot of these females are not the catch. And this is no disrespect. Now, I'm going to start by saying this. It's no disrespect to females. In a lot of cases, yes, I'm saying that the men in most of these situations are the catch. If you ever go to a car lot, right, and you want to get a car,
Okay.
and you do the Carfax on that car, and it done had like 3 or 4 accidents. It's got like 100,000 miles on it. Like, they can't charge you the same price that they would charge for the
Yesterday's
new
price
car.
is not today's price.
It's not. It's not. Listen, no, listen. Y'all laughing at the service. Like if you go to a used car lot,
Don't read the comments. You just gotta
listen.
keep it going.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
they gonna come.
It's
You
common.
realize they gonna come.
Listen, you go to a used car lot and you can't ask for new car prices at the used car lot. And this is no disrespect. And I want men to understand this too. Men gotta understand their flaws or their shortcomings and the situation before you go in the situation behaving a certain way. This not just a female thing. This is men and women. We gotta understand when we come into these situations what our status is.
But okay, so can I give it some context? I
Go
think a
ahead.
lot of times, when you say the word catch, I think people confuse that with material things. Like, I'm sure it's somebody here thinking like, well, I do this and I got this and I got a steady job, and in reality, this is a personality thing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's a
saying?
personality thing, but it's as a whole. Like, it really is as a whole, and you must look at it as a whole. Case in point. As a man, if you meet a woman that got a solid job and you know she's independent and she's doing for herself and she ain't got no kids, you better humble yourself if you coming to her with 3 baby mothers.
But see, all of that stuff is irrelevant to anything. You can have all your shit together and still have a shitty attitude.
I mean,
You
listen, you
understand what I'm
can.
saying?
But okay, so you base it on attitude, but what I'm saying is, as a whole, let's say your attitude not shitty. But
because what if you don't need a person for anything? Like what if
it's
you
not
don't
about
need a person
needing
to
them.
have money?
It's not about needing them, bro. When you come into a situation with a certain amount of baggage, you gotta understand that.
Yeah, true.
And as a man, let me speak from personal experience. As a
Okay.
man who has no kids,
Okay.
a solid job,
Mm-hmm.
I do well in life. I ain't wealthy, but I'm doing well. I'm living okay.
Right.
I'm living comfortably. I can't. Would I look like dating a girl that don't got no job?
What if she
Like,
nice
You
though?
look
I
like
don't
a
care how
sponsor for
much
60
she
cents a
is.
day.
I don't care how much she is. What do you listen? I seen a young lady say, I can't believe men is really asking women what they bring to the table. Yes, I need to know what you brought to the table, because I could have stayed at my table and ate. So if we gonna come to this table together, what you bringing?
And she better not say plates, cups, forks, knives, and spoons either. Raggedy bitch.
Like, I'm not
You know what I'm saying?
materialistic.
That
I'm
shit
not telling
important,
a
but bitch, I
woman.
can eat off a napkin. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
I need a
Yeah.
woman to really understand that the same way women look at men like, are you supposed to be the provider, the protector? I'm not saying that's outdated. It's really not. You can be all of that. But just know, stop telling us men, this generation ain't nothing like our grandparents. My grandfather did bop bop, he did this. But your grandmother ain't say shit. Whatever your grandfather said went in the house. Y'all want a man to provide, protect, but you still want to have an opinion and set rules. No,
And
man.
you know what, Daryl? You can add to this. When they came out with the song "Papa Was a Rolling Stone," they wasn't lying because Granddad had 2 families out this bitch.
Yeah,
Right.
my grandfather was a hoe.
Was
He was
yeah,
king. He
and
was
he
king
wrote a
hoe.
motherfucker, and he wrote a Honda Gold Wing.
Yeah, he was king hoe. So that's an important part in it. Rest in peace to our grandfather. But that's an
Mm-hmm.
important part in it. Whereas though back in those times, men was really out here busting moves. Like he might been providing, but he might had Shirley who lived around the corner and she had a baby
Yep.
bomb, and then he had a whole
Mm-hmm.
nother bitch that. And we listen in the future in the podcast we gotta calm down the bitches, but we just talking. But he had a whole nother bitch that lived across town that he seen with, you know what I'm saying? He had
And you know what? When he died, they put her in his obituary as his special friend.
that's fucking right. Fucking
But
You
right.
know what I'm
listen,
saying?
how many times we done been to an old person funeral and the special friend been in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
And
yeah.
And the
she
reality
had on a Mary J. Blige fur coat.
and, and the reality of these situations now currently, I respect a woman who want a monogamous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But is you really willing to do everything it takes for your man to be monogamous? And in most cases, that is the most untrue. They not. Like if and people always say, well, I do. He don't need no another woman. No, nobody can be everything for somebody. It's just not possible because none of us is perfect.
But if you
Yeah.
had 10 things, right, you're not gonna meet a person that fit like the whole
No,
that meet your
Oh, you
whole
think?
10. That you're not
and they
gonna.
not.
Yeah. So you gotta prioritize your things. Like you might, let's say you got a list of 10 things. You wanted to be
Yeah.
smart, you wanted to look good, you wanted to have big
Mhm.
titties, you wanted to watch cartoons. You know what I'm saying? And she may have her 10 things for you. You at my question is, at what number is a feasible number? How many things out of your 10? Think about what your 10 is. Out of those 10, how many does she have to have? Or for the ladies, how many does he have to have? Please answer in the comments.
I'm gonna say a solid 5.25. And a 2.5, she got to be able to make a sandwich on a late night or early in the morning when a
I don't
motherfucker
know.
comes.
Listen, she can know
You know
how
what
to
I'm
do a
saying?
dash at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's it. I ain't sweating. I ain't sweating that. Like, yo, really, it's about
I like my food from
it's
home.
providing a place of peace for me. That's most important.
Yeah, yeah.
Most important for me is providing a place of peace because it's wild out here in this world that I live in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like my safety on the line every day. I'm out here in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
I got to deal with things in business, people stressing you out. It's so much. My lady is supposed to be my peace. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's number one on my list. Um, I always have when people ask me what do I look for in a woman, I always give them this quality. And I
Mm-hmm.
got it off a song lyric. I can't remember the song lyric at the time, but I need you to accept me at my weakest and to support me at my strongest.
Make me a
Okay.
sandwich.
Okay.
Um, so you have to. That's key to me. That's key. If you can accept me at my weakest, meaning I'm not always going to be strong. I'm not
Right.
always going to be at the top. I'm not always going. So I need you when I'm at that level. I need you to be able to accept me and say, he might not be where he want to be. He might not be where he at, but I know where he can go, and he doing what he got to do to get there. He just not there right now.
Facts.
When I get there, I need you to support me now. I need you to not be negative about my business. Sometimes my business, I can't go out with you. I can't take you to this spot and do this. You know, well, my homegirl boyfriend, she do, but that motherfucker, she taking care of him. I
But
ain't one of
even,
them.
but even, I, but all right, but okay, all right, stop. This is why I stop you because let's not do worst case scenario. What we don't understand is, and this is just my personal opinion. I think that a lot of times women see things like women are more impressionable than men, so they see the success. It's like somebody that's rich. You think like, damn, they rich. They doing what they supposed to be doing. Bop, 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 bop. They got all this money. But you don't see the sleepless nights. You don't see the fucking the tour days they did if they're athlete. You don't see the fucking the diet that they gotta fucking maintain or schedule that they gotta maintain. So a lot of times women see stuff and they say, oh, well, Shirley and Lamont, they get to do this, do this, do this, do this. But you don't know what Shirley might be a fucking headache and Lamont might be putting up with it. Lamont might like bitches. You understand what I'm saying? And she putting up with it. So I think sometimes you can't navigate like, all right, people say like relationship goals. I don't have no relationship goals, and I don't think no other person's relationship is relationship goals. Because what works for them is what works for them, and what works for you is what works for you. Case in point, earlier a friend of mine, I was talking to a friend of mine on the phone today, and she said, every girl that I've seen you deal with or that I know that you dealt with, when y'all in, they exude confidence. They be better people. And not because I left, but that's just because I allow them to, blossom and be great. And I say, yo, that's what you have to do when you deal with not only just women, adults. Like, you can't treat adults like kids. You
No,
understand what
no,
I'm
you
saying?
supposed to, you supposed, and as a woman too. But I believe in speaking life into my ladies.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Like
If you got a
I
business,
believe in,
let's do your business. If you
yeah,
got something
like
you want to
yeah,
accomplish, let's accomplish that. You understand what I'm saying? What can I
like
do to help you get there?
don't come in the room, don't come in the room and be like, babe, do I look fat in this?
Yes.
Yes, you look fat in
Yes.
it.
But I
But
like it though. But I
take
like it.
your ass up. You
Yeah,
better
yeah, yeah.
spin
Take
around
it.
with the fat ass up. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Take it
Like
off and lift your stomach up so I can spit in your butt. You understand what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
I didn't say that part. But
Hold
what
up,
I'm
hold up.
saying is,
What she had to lift up? What did you have to lift her back up then?
it's really wild, son. But no, like, I do. I believe in like yo, you supposed
Hey
to
yo,
if
hey
you
yo,
always
time out, yo, time out, time out. Cause y'all niggas are so serious right now. I gotta get used to this shit. First of all, Shirley and Lamont is some name appropriate shit, right? Cause that shit is from the time and the era that we talking about.
Yeah.
If your
Yeah.
name fucking Lamont and Shirley, you know that shit was back in Vietnam. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you
man. We
just came
having.
home from the war.
but yo, that's real. Like
You know
yo,
what I'm
we
saying?
had a place, yo. We had like like man. I think me and Daryl spoke on this a little while earlier.
Darius,
But like,
what's up? What's up, Darius? That's my man from
what
high
is
school. Y'all go.
what is
Hey,
how
how
important
you
is
doing,
looks to
DQ
you
lady?
Hey, David,
right
David,
now?
David. Stop giving shout outs, though. Yo, we are filming a show. What the fuck is you
Yeah,
doing?
It's so
I'm saying hi to my people.
listen, like how important are looks to you?
Uh,
On
That shit.
a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
If I can look at
Like
you without laughing, I'm great.
Yo.
I don't know what level. I don't know what number that is. What number is the? I can look at you without laughing, Daryl.
Nah, because you can. Because all right. Because okay. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. I like all right. I like a heavier woman, right? I like big women. There's no doubt. I like big women. You understand what I'm saying?
You and me both.
But as long as you pretty in the face, you can be shaped like an Aldi's bag. Like it don't really bother me.
With legs.
Yeah, with legs. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen. So, all right. So as the woman's saying right now, so you feel like as long as that face card valid, you straight. All right. So listen. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Shout out to the women with pretty smiles.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
What if she got goals?
Her face gotta be a. I'm not fooling with this nigga. This nigga's one goal.
Stop playing, yo. Stop playing.
He play all day. He play all day. On a scale of 1 to 10, what level does
the ladies with goals
face have to be?
Pretty smile.
Because if she built like an Aldi's bag, let's keep it a bang. That face gotta be damn near 8 or 9.
Yeah, you gotta be pretty. You gotta be pretty.
So it has to.
A bottle of towel. She can be shaped like a bottle of towel in RPM. It really don't matter to me, Doug, like at all. You know what I'm saying? As long as you pretty and is willing to learn how to play video games or watch cartoons.
So listen, I don't really need you to do none of that. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the champagne glass?
I don't really need so as far on a level as looks, I at least need you to be a 7. Your composite score has to be a 7.
Can she have facial hair?
Can she, long as she can wear?
Hold up, yo. What's she applying for City of Western? My composite score got me.
Yeah, composite score got me.
No, I get what he said though. I get what he said.
Face, body, and feet all together had to be a 7. Cause I always tell people, I cannot date a girl that got ugly feet. If you got ugly feet, it's over for you.
Yo, the prettiest girls in the listen.
Eddie Murphy on Wolverine.
Stop the show. Listen. Let me let y'all in a secret. And fellas, if you understand, just put a hell yeah in the comments like Stone Cold Steve Austin. The prettiest girls have the ugliest feet.
You know why? No, you know why?
Convinced.
Because they be trying to be cute and stuffing them in too small ass shoes.
Because she hooping boxing shoes.
That shit be. I can't mess with no girl with ugly feet. That's dead.
Yeah.
I was messing with this.
I
was messing with this girl one time. I lied to you not, bro. I wear size 13.
That's
and
big.
I think she did too. Them bitches was long.
She was stealing your shoes.
Oh, she was the longest fucking feet, bro. I was like,
she was stealing your shoes.
I can't listen. And let me tell you, and like people be like, "Why do feet matter?" Let me tell you something.
It's the first thing to hit the water.
No, not even. Listen, that's the old people shit. It ain't because that's the first thing hit the water. Listen to me. When you having sex and you digging out, you got them legs spread back. Yo, what's the first thing flapping by your face? Them big ass feet. Just it feel like two.
Well, her big ass feet.
Yeah, no. If your feet ain't cute, it's never happened because they right. Listen, when I get to digging up in that thing, I might want to suck a toe or two. I can't do that if your feet ugly.
Well, while you at it, you better bite the nails off that motherfucker.
I can't do it.
All right,
She
so
couldn't even wear socks. No, that's no, no.
Oh my God, yo.
Listen. Before you know how. All right.
close this
Ooh,
up. Close this up so we can talk about something else. Close this up.
all right. Let me ask y'all a question. So I'm about to close up and kind of be on top of it. I feel like at this point, women always say they want you to be real with them. So I want to be real with women. At this point, am I wrong for asking for 2 baby pictures, a picture of your feet, and a nude, like right after meeting you? Because I need to know if you're a real woman, and I'm tired of all these body shapes and weight and things that you can't yourself. Because I meet you,
You gonna get catfish.
and you look one way. Then everything is potent. Everything is good. I get you home, and then I gotta unwrap you like a fucking mummy with all
So
this
where
shit.
would you meet these bitches at Facebook Marketplace, yo?
Like, listen, you meet them at the club. Yo, if you go to the club right now, it's a girl right now that she got on a body shaper, a tummy thing, the bra pushed up, the titties all
Oh my
pushed
God,
up.
yo.
She got on a wig that's not her hair. She got
Oh.
on makeup that to change her whole skin complexion. I'm in the club
Mm,
regular with a haircut, bitch, in an outfit. I don't
mm,
even know who you are.
mm.
I want
Nah.
I want 2 baby pictures. I want a nude and a picture of your feet. I'm asking for from now on when I meet
And
one.
and and in closing, I'm gonna close that up with this, fellas. Never trust a chick who only take neck up pics. Moving
If
on.
she the size of Orlando Brown.
That's a fact.
Ah, man.
Um,
6'7", 350.
we
I'm telling you, she wide and all sides. I'm trying to tell you, she only
so
take
so
that.
I had some questions wrote down and we answered one. So I'm gonna scratch that out. It was how important looks in your 30s. Um, so I'm gonna ask how have your hobbies changed from your 20s to your 30s?
They got more expensive. They got more expensive.
So you got
my
the same hobbies?
uh my hobbies has kind of turned into what some people like to call retail therapy or an addiction. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words.
Mm,
And I prefer not to say what my hobbies are, but
appreciate it.
um but they've gotten expensive. I'll just leave it like that.
I don't know. I don't really think I ever had hobbies.
Yo,
Like,
you a different kind of nigga, yo. How you never had hobbies?
I just like cause my attention span for shit is so short, bro. Like I get
Ah, okay.
my interest in something will be today, tomorrow I ain't gonna feel the same way about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I can say this. I used to play video games a lot,
I still do. It
and
started from a video game.
yeah, like I used to play video games heavy. I had a PlayStation and an Xbox. At one point, I feel like it was the four. I had the four and the one of them. I think it was the 360. Like I think that's how long ago. Like, but I I kind of like people be like, oh man, you play this or you play this. Listen, Madden, 2K, MLB The Show. That's it. I don't play nothing else, and I barely play them. I'm so mad. I listen. I play. I think I done played Madden maybe 30 times since I put that motherfucker for $89 when I
That's how much video games cost now. God damn.
Yeah, video
like
games hard, cuz.
$1,000. I got the pre-order so I could get something on there. I don't know, and all I know is that shit cost me $89, and I might have played that bitch. I ain't even played it 89 times. I ain't got my money's worth. I know I did.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
All
Um,
right. So we wrap that up, and I don't know how to segue yet. So just bear with me.
Can I ask you a question? I
Yeah,
know,
Doing a good job.
you know of your list. All right, so I can because I feel like this is for everybody who watching. I know everybody on here that's on the podcast part. We are all Ravens fans.
mm-hmm.
So
There you
as
go.
Ravens fans, I'm about to say something that people may deem blasphemous, and it's
Oh,
no disrespect. I'm a huge fan of Lamar Jackson.
Go
Huge
ahead,
fan.
man. Go ahead and make an
I
announcement.
knew this was coming.
Because I gotta preface it because as soon as you don't agree with or if you're not a dick rider, you're a hater. This is the world we live in now.
And
If
one
you're
day
not a
we're
It
dick
going to
is,
talk
rider,
about
but
that. And one day we're going
yeah.
to talk about that.
If you ain't a dick rider in 2022, you're a hater in people's eyes.
Right.
So I love Lamar Jackson. Think he's an amazing talent. As a quarterback, I'm tired of hearing, but he was the MVP. Well, that's because he was playing two positions that year. He's playing running back and quarterback, and nobody else had eclipsed them kind of numbers at two different positions. Long story short, as a quarterback, I have not seen enough from him for me to give him 240 to $300 million. I haven't seen it. Now I seen you be an amazing player, amazing. You're electrifying with the ball in your hands, unlike I've never seen in this game. And I saw Michael Vick when I was young. I saw Vick do his thing, and now I'm watching Lamar, and I can appreciate and say that Lamar is more electrifying than Michael Vick. But he's not even a better quarterback than Vic was. Vic was a better quarterback than Lamar is.
I think you need to look more.
No, I mean the numbers might not be there because the game was different.
Okay,
Because
so
because Michael Vick could never. Lamar throws the ball over the middle 85% of the time. The rest of
mhm.
them, when Michael Vick was playing, receivers wouldn't even dare go across the middle. Linebackers, this was when Ray Lewis was knocking his blocks off.
Well, that's the reason that they wouldn't go over the middle. Not because he wouldn't throw it.
But that's what I'm saying. You couldn't. Now you can go over the middle because if the defender hits you in your stomach, as soon as you catch it, they gonna call a defenseless receiver penalty, which is
Uh,
garbage.
uh,
All
all
right.
right, but so
All
so
right.
so
So
before we get
hold
too
on.
far
Before
off
we,
of
yeah,
that,
right. We
I'm sorry. Let's
cannot
not
deep
deviate.
dive into this.
Yeah. So,
Ed, let's
do
table
you
this
pay Lamar? That's my question.
right
Do
now.
you pay
No,
Lamar right now?
I mean, he got the 5th year option. You go to the table if you want to.
I
I
don't
mean,
even want
personally,
to go to the table on the 5th year. I'm willing to franchise
how
Lamar for 2 years.
how the 5th year coming up, bro?
Hey, listen, and then you got two franchise tags after that you can put on him, and I'm
So
willing
you,
to
you
put it on him until he
so
gotta show me something. He could
so
be.
you gonna give him top 5 and top 3 per season money, but then you gonna let him ride after that? That don't
I'm
make
not
no
saying
sense.
let him ride. Listen, even if I got to franchise him to trade him, listen. I've had this conversation. I'm willing. It's 6 quarterbacks. It's 6 young quarterbacks in this league that I would take right now over Lamar Jackson. If a team called me and said we'll swap quarterbacks with you right now, can we have Lamar? You want me to pack his bags?
And I'm gonna tell you like this,
and end it right here.
and this is why I'm gonna leave it at. Outside of the yardage that them 6 quarterbacks you talking about, the numbers are comparable.
No, listen, I'm not, bro. This is not about stats.
But numbers don't lie.
Listen,
You
yes
got
they
what
do.
are you
Yes they
basing it
do.
off of
Yes they
then?
do. Because in the
No.
fourth quarter, when the game is over, if I'm running up some bullshit stats, my stats look amazing. So stats can lie. This is all I'm saying is this: Burrow,
Stats can be manipulated.
Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson. That's it. I thought it might have been 5 or 6. It's 4. It's
All right,
4.
great. Leave that there. We'll save that because I literally can hear the vagina drying up on the podcast. So,
And
uh,
listen, you know I like wet vagina, so let's bring it back. Come on.
all right. So, do we get to talk about Meg Thee Stallion being a lying, lousy, drunk bitch?
I
Hey,
don't know nothing.
hey, I
I
don't
don't know
know
nothing
that.
about that.
We don't
I don't
we
know.
don't have no evidence, brother. Let's not be derogatory to Meg. We do not have no evidence. I ain't saying she lied. I ain't saying Tory telling the truth. It's definitely some sketchy shit. That's why I ain't talked about it in a very long time.
Listen,
All I
I
know
mean,
listen.
she did get shot in the foot though.
she did.
He ain't shoot that bitch.
But why? Listen, Daryl, didn't you say we was trying to chill on
Female.
the bitch?
My
Why are
bad.
you calling
My
Meg a
bad.
bitch?
Man, and matter of fact, check this out. I'm gonna say this. If Tory shot Meg, it was self-defense. She too big, dog. She owl height.
Well, that you
And
shouldn't
she
have dated her. You shouldn't have dated her if you was
But
gonna be.
listen
It's
to
a,
what I'm saying. All
it's
this
a-
equates to her being a loud, drunk lady.
so do that mean that if
Her boyfriend supposedly, and I hate to be the gossip nigga, but her boyfriend just supposedly broke up with her because she a wild, lazy, lousy, drunk bitch.
well,
yeah.
listen, and that man said that was untrue.
Nah, he said that she hit him was untrue. He never said she wasn't a lousy, drunk bitch.
Well, he never said she was.
did she ever hit Tory Lanez though? Like
Nah,
was they
see that's
fighting?
the thing. She wild though. She a wild, like it was like they had like a domestic thing on the shade room a year or two ago. You
She
know what I'm
ain't. She
saying?
ain't. Let me tell you
But
something.
I'm being a chatty patty, so I gotta stop. I'm being a chatty patty.
As a man,
I
let
wonder
me
if
tell
she
you.
said real
So
hot girl shit before she hit him.
let me tell let me tell y'all what you should do as a man.
Okay.
If you gonna date a boss type bitch
Oh, that don't have nothing to do
or
with being a
boss
boss.
type, listen. If you
Okay, I'm
listen,
listening.
so
My
listen.
fault.
You know what I'm saying? If you gonna date a boss type female, meaning no disrespect to Tory and all of his talents, you're not the man in that relationship. I had to whisper it. Niggas don't like to hear it, but you was not the man in that relationship. You was the beta. She was the alpha.
In
When
what
you all
relationship?
in their relationship, he was the beta and she was the alpha.
Why you say?
Cause he ain't no beta. He's not an alpha male.
Cause he little?
Tory,
Come on, Dijon. You
no,
can't
not
hate
cause
on
he
little people
little,
because you tall,
not
dog.
cause he little, bro. You know, before he ever met Tory, been a goofy.
Yeah.
Tory behavior been a goofy.
We
So
don't
he,
and let's disclaimer, we don't really know that man. We don't know who
I
he
don't know
is
him personally,
behind.
but
Yeah.
his actions that I have seen have been on the goofy side.
But so have hers.
So listen, she's a female though. Like, I mean, I don't. She's
Nah, females can be goofy because they got vaginas.
no,
We
but
shooting
she
too
can
much
be.
bail. We shooting too much bail.
No, what I'm saying is she behaves like a female, and she's a young female. Like we've acting like this is a like she just like was she like 24, 25.
Okay. Do
She
we
don't.
do we
So she
believe Trey Songz a rapist?
do I think Trey a rapist? Do I think Trey did some strange things with some chicks and you know when shit ain't turned out how they thought it was, they was like he raped me. Yeah. I mean, I still don't think Bill Cosby did that to them women. So, you know.
Plus, it ain't rape unless you say ouch anyway.
No, I mean, it's rape if you say ouch, no, or stop.
But is it
What if
but
she said? What if she said no? Don't stop.
right.
Let me repeat it because you act like you didn't hear it. It's rape if she says no or stop. No in
What you
between.
didn't hear,
No,
what you didn't
stop.
hear me say,
No,
what
I,
you didn't
I
hear
know
me
what
say
you
is
said,
listen.
but what I'm
Look,
saying
look, look.
is because listen,
We
let me tell
can't
you what
talk
you
we
can't
can't
do.
talk over each other.
We can't talk over, but let me tell you what you can't do. You can't get online and play about rape, okay? You can't make no jokes about rape. You shit will go left for you in your life real quick. I'm telling you, don't get online and make no jokes about no rape. If you say
I ain't making
no,
jokes about it. But
listen. What I'm
let's be
saying is,
clear.
if you
Let's
say
be
no,
clear.
stop.
If you get a motherfucker that say no, don't stop. No, dot, don't stop.
Sound valid to me.
That's
Yeah,
not rape.
okay.
That's not
All
rape.
I'm saying is, on behalf of me, when you dealing with a female, she tell you no, she say stop. I'm stopping immediately. I don't even like. Listen. I'm into rough sex and a whole lot of shit. We got safe words. I need to know. Let me know if you want me to stop. This going too far.
But
I
what if
ain't.
but what if you somebody like me? I'm not like no little petite guy. What if I'm on top doing my thing and she say stop because she got asthma and she about to have an asthma attack and I'm crushing, you know what I'm saying, something down and she say stop.
Well, Daryl, you probably should stop, brother. I'm
That's
just saying.
definitely a stop, but that's not rape. See, that's why it deserves some type of context because I'm not raping her. I'm about to suffocate her. It's a difference, dog.
You're,
Okay,
so
but listen. If
you're
you,
not doing
Daryl,
what he's saying. You're not
if
doing it
you,
against her will.
if what I'm telling you is, I'm gonna tell you when it become rape, Daryl. When she say stop, you like, no, you gonna take this dick. This man was rape. That was rape, girl. That was rape. Cause she told you stop. She said stop. She said she dapped out. She was like, oh, I'm right here, I'm good. Please, let me. You kept going. Ah, I listen. I, I don't. As a man, I ain't never been raped. Um, I was sexually assaulted one time in the club, but it wasn't rape.
And it's only sexual assault if she ugly.
No, it's sexual assault. Period. I'm just
No, it's only sexual assault if she ugly.
you.
Because if she was fine, you let it ride.
No, she was. But what I'm saying is she should have asked me first. Just ask me. I would have said yes.
Yo,
Once you take away my right to choose, it's a sexual assault. You took my right of choice. I was in the club, minding my business, having a good time. We dancing. I fell. This thing had no panties on, and she just got to rubbing her coochie all up and down my face. I'm all waving like this. I'm in that bitch waving. First of all, I didn't know her. Don't know. That's not good. I didn't know this bitch. So I'm all waving my hands, trying to really get some help. All I hear is niggas in the background. That's right, son. That's right. No, I'm not. I'm getting raped. Help, bitch, help. Help me. Thank God for the security guard who came and snatched that bitch off my face. She was so aggressive.
yo, rapid
Yo
fire
said I put
question.
you in the
Rapid
shop.
fire questions, a two-part question, one for the fellas, one for the ladies. And I don't know how many ladies in here, but one for the fellas, one for the ladies. Fellas, when the last time you fake killed yourself via text to get the girl attention?
I've
Did
never.
what?
No, I ain't never been that kind of goofy
Women,
nigga. I
ladies,
know.
ladies.
Ooh,
When,
nice.
ladies,
What?
ladies. When the last time you act like you was texting your homegirl and told the homegirl that you was pregnant, but you made a mistake and text the nigga that you wanted the attention from? Let me give you
That's
an example.
crazy.
He fucked you, y'all fucked. He ain't call you about 3 days for whatever reason. And you fake like you was talking to your homegirl, but you text him, girl, I think my period late.
Listen, I ain't never got one of them texts. Every time they text me and say they period was late, they period was late because you know I shot the club up. But listen, listen, in the shoot the club up department, I am a mass serial shooter. I am a serial mass shooter. I will light that bitch up.
Nah.
But all I'm saying is, who who the fuck is fake killing themselves?
Yo, listen, I got a lot of female friends, dude, and the shit that they call me with is ridiculous. I've had that conversation before. He faked like he was gonna kill himself, and I'm so scared because I don't want him to kill himself. I go over
Yo,
there,
listen,
and then when I
hold on.
walk in, he sucked my pussy. Yo,
Whoa,
it's
he a
that's
wild boy.
that yeah,
Oh, wow. Listen,
yeah.
hold on. Now listen. Now this go back into our chronicles. Boy, can remember David? You remember this? David used to mess with this girl who fake killed
Whoa,
herself.
whoa, 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 whoa! Don't put my business out there. Don't know. That's what we're not gonna do online. Don't put
I
me out
know
there.
that, man.
Fuck that. Don't put me out there, nigga. I didn't ask to be put out there. You didn't sign a disclaimer.
then,
The
then, he,
fuck wrong with
then
you?
he said your
Use your own
name.
stories.
He didn't even try to like hide the story. He said we gonna go
Yeah,
back
like
into the
no, don't do
archives.
that.
He could have just
Don't
said,
do
"Yo, I
that. That's
knew
what
a
you don't do
guy."
online.
Yeah.
If she say stop, stop. If he say stop, stop.
Stop.
The fuck wrong with you? The fuck wrong with him?
Hey, hey, David. He didn't even check and see if the coast was clear. He just
Right.
started trying to land the
That
plane.
nigga put the shit in, that nigga put the shit in drive. He went from straight from first to third. Nigga ain't even hit the clutch. No, sir.
My bad.
No, sir. That's what you won't do.
Hey,
I did.
hey.
I did mess with this. I messed with this girl one time. She definitely faked pregnant. Like she definitely faked pregnant.
Okay.
I definitely
I had a
had
girl fake pregnant on me, but I shoot blanks, so bitch, you stupid.
I had her like she did the whole, I'm pregnant, and I'm speaking for myself and putting myself out there. They don't know back in the day I was a wild boy about a girl telling me you was pregnant. Even before we smashed, I should tell women straight like this: do you want my 175 before you go to the clinic or after?
Damn, what this was the 80s, Mo? 175.
Back in the day, yo, when I was young, the shit was only like 175. That was
That
my
ain't.
half. That was
Not,
my half. I'm not paying for the whole thing.
You gotta think gas was 99 cents back in the day too.
hell yeah.
It was not
Hell
99
yeah.
cents. I don't remember
Oh,
that.
yo, another rapid fire question. I'm gonna just be getting them up. When the last time y'all faked the nut?
It's been a while.
Now,
It's been a while.
now, this the funny part. When you faked the nut, was you like, oh? Did you give like the whole thing, or you just like quietly like gave like a transmission slip jerk, or was you like, get up?
I definitely transmission slipped. Ooh, that pussy was good, girl. Hey, but
Last time
it
that
was
happened, I'm be honest. I didn't even fake the knot. It just didn't happen.
oh,
Damn.
Like I
dang.
just wasn't feeling none of it. Like how my fuel pump just cut off.
All right, let me go rapid fire question for y'all.
Okay.
If you and a female having sex and you about to nut quick, do you fight it or do you just let it go?
It all depends.
It all depends.
Most of the time, I fight it.
Let
You
me
know
tell
what I'm
y'all.
saying?
Let me tell
Because
y'all.
because I got this thing right. I call it coming around the mountain. Right. You know when you in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You in there, and
Mhm.
you feel it, and you feel it. You feel a motherfucker coming down the road, coming around the mountain. So you know that if you gonna keep going and you going, it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
But you get to a point where you like, nope, no, 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 nope.
Oh, no, I don't do
I
that.
gotta hit the reset button
I
for at
don't
least
hit.
another.
Mm-mm. I ain't fighting it. If we doing it and I'm getting ready to come quit, I can't quit. It's over. You knew your pussy was good before you got here. I didn't. So, I was just as surprised as you is. Now, I'm going to go get some water. I'm going to come back. You going to give me some head. We going to knock this round two out. But I'm not fighting it. No. Ain't no point. Ain't no point in me fighting it. You knew your pussy was good for you. I can't.
Um,
That's not about that. You
I
knew
try
I didn't.
I try to fight it. It depends on. See, I'm a visual sexual person, so it depends on what it look like. Like if it's looking real good, or you looking, real good, and you say something to me like I like a girl, she talk a little shit. She might say something like this, but like don't talk to me if you want me to like stay in it because I'm a nut fast. If you talking sexy and all that old wild shit, I like that kind of shit. I'm going nut fast. So I try to fight it, and then sometimes I'm two ways with it. If we really rocking, then I'm gonna try to fight it. But if it's just too good, nah, I'm not. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Dave, you just brought up a good point. You was just like, you just wasn't with it. No, one time where you was, and you got to give the story. One time you was with a chick and you just couldn't get your piece up. You just couldn't get it to what?
And that happened.
And it
Yeah,
happens.
it
That
happened.
And put the disclaimer out there, fellas. It happens to the best of us.
Yes, yes.
And any dude that ever said it never happened to him, I'm convinced he don't have sex.
no, no, no. I won't say that. I won't say that. His turn just ain't come yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, we all in our 30s, bro. So if we having this conversation and somebody just come in here like, yo, that ain't never happened to me in your 30s,
He might, he might be out.
you lying.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
He might be
Listen,
vegan.
it's
He
not
might
about
work
a
out
health
vegan.
thing to me. Let me tell you what happened to me. Yo, I really was feeling this little chick. We had been vibing for a good little while, flirting back and forth. I want to feel like for years through social media or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, I'm out one day. Anybody who know me, y'all know I'm a wild happy hour boy. I'll call you in the middle of the day, tell you I'm at the happy hour already. Pull up. I'm
Mm-hmm.
at happy hour. I'm drinking. I'm by myself. She hit me like, "What you doing?" I think I might have posted something on my story. Like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm at the happy hour." Which one? I tell her where I'm at. She like, "I'm about to pull up." She pull up. We get a couple drinks, and they got like dollar shots. So I say, man, let me get $20 worth of shots. So I'm in there lit. She lit. We lit. It's a good time. So I'm ready to pay the bill. Boom. Bill paid. I'm like, man, I appreciate you coming out. Pleasure. Da, da, da. She like, so what we ready to do now? What you trying to do? She like, I'm trying to go back to your house and get it done. Okay. What I did not know and what she didn't tell me is that she had got the gastric the little stomach thing, and this thick woman who I had seen these pictures of her in this clothes, as I just said earlier, when she took them clothes off,
She had the turkey bologna stomach.
turkey balloon, man, it was skin everywhere.
He was built like a
Oh,
Neapolitan bull monster.
oh,
She looked like she
she was
was
built like melted
melting.
butter pecan ice cream.
Boy, listen,
She was built like the brown skin shit emoji.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I'm
Like,
I'm trying hard. I'm trying hard to keep it up. And I queued it up. Like I listen, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna have to eat this thing, then I'm gonna have to queue it up so I can go because I think now I'm feeling this. So I eat it, I queue it up, and every time I was ready to put it in, it was like, yeah, no, we good.
Ah,
I queue it up again. Yes, hot and ready. Let's go. Yeah. Every time it was getting ready to get in there, it's like, no, sir, not
Lord
today.
Caesar's pizza. 10 minutes
No.
later.
damn.
And yo,
See,
listen, and it was crushing because I'm like, yo, I had been waiting so long to blaze shorty, and it was just like, I feel like I needed and she was like, she seemed to be very understanding. Like, I understand it happened. Da, da, da. Like later on, I go to sleep because I'm depressed now because this thing never happened to me before in my life. I go to sleep. I'm depressed. I wake up. She been real slick in her little Insta story. Like,
oh,
oh, I listen, and y'all know I'm an ignorant nigga. I ain't even go at her head. I just let her have it. Like, you know what? Go ahead, sweetheart.
there you go. There you go. Because
Because
you could
I
have
could
said
tell
so
you,
much.
yeah, I could have said so much, but I didn't.
Yeah, bitch, I had to move your stomach in layers. Like, is so many things that you could have said, but let's not fat shame because we are it's love for the big women
Listen,
over here.
I
You know what
like
I mean?
big girls. I
Yeah.
Hold
even
up,
like
though.
some big girls that got the
Hold up,
gastric
though.
bypass. But
Hold up, though.
her,
That's where y'all wrong. That's where y'all wrong at.
What?
Cause it's not even considered fat no more. Cause they sucked all the fat out. Her shit look like the chicken thighs when you pull the skin off of it when you making curry chicken.
it just,
That's where y'all wrong. She
it was
not even
just,
fat.
no, listen, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of girls that got the surgery that still look good. So
Not
I
all of
didn't
them
hit a
though.
few, not all of them, because I didn't hit a few of them. I ain't, like
Not
I
all
hit
of them.
big girls. I hit big girls that's trying to get small. I hit big girls who happy being big, and I hit big girls who like to go to the gym every day, but still eat, whatever they want. I all of them. I love me a big girl,
Four
but
wings and fries is not keto, ladies. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I can help you get some cardio together. That's about all I can do for you. Cause
All right.
Here though.
So we gonna wrap the first episode up. What's up, fellas? Next Wednesday we gonna do episode 2.
oh, of
Yeah,
course. Oh,
yeah.
before we end this though, Daryl, before we end this,
I got one more thing to do before we end this, but go ahead and get that off.
the playoffs have started. What we doing? Who we got?
That was my final question. Football picks this weekend, gentlemen. Football picks.
David, you can go first.
Yep.
I don't even have the shit in front of me.
We got Titans Bengals.
Believe it or not, is Dark Henry playing?
Yep.
Supposedly, yes.
I might have to get an edge to the Titans.
Okay. I got the
I got the
Bengals.
Bengals. Yeah, I got the
Okay,
Bengals
that's
in
2
that one.
Bengals. We got Bucks Rams.
The Rams been hot, yo.
I'm going Rams.
I'm
The
going
Rams,
Rams.
I'm
Now
going
listen.
Rams.
Here's the thing. I have come to the realization that you never really should
Shout
pick
out to Big
against,
Fred. Big Fred said the Rams gonna win it all. Shout out to Big Fred. Go ahead.
and that may be true. I never am comfortable picking against Tom Brady. Let me just say that. I'm
Okay.
never comfortable picking against Tom
You
Brady.
shouldn't be because they're gonna come back and cut you up.
But
Yeah.
They don't look good.
and not even that. It's
But
not that.
hold
It's
on,
not
hold
that they
on.
don't
They
look
can, you
good.
know, they get my brother back, right? They
They
get my brother back.
they missing their right tackle. They are missing the center is injured. Leonard Fournette is injured.
Yeah, he coming back this week. You know that's my brother.
That is definitely your brother, Jack. Listen, we
Listen,
got a
Mm-hmm.
minute 52, so we gotta get this going.
okay. I wanna say the Buccaneers, but y'all all know my disdain for Tom Brady is deep, so I got the Rams.
That's
And
Rams.
plus I want to see OBJ get something. I
Pack,
think he deserves that.
Packers Niners.
Oh, that's a slaughter. I got the Packers by a landslide.
Packers. Okay.
I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game.
Mm-mm.
Bills
Jimmy G
Chiefs.
string is showing up.
Bills Chiefs.
I got
I
the
think the Chiefs
Bills.
still got. I think the Chiefs still got their number.
I got
I
the Bills.
I seen the thing where they say Stephon Diggs stayed on the field and watched them celebrate the AFC championship. I thought that was heavy. I'm going Bills.
I
Yeah,
think
I
he's
got
gonna
the
bring
Bills.
him up. I think he's gonna bring his chair back so he can watch it again.
Okay. And with a minute left, we got to do this like a jail call. Thanks for everybody who tuned in. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. We'll be back here to do it again. This is the Fellowship Podcast. Thank you for listening.